This is Bob from Methuselah Proposition.com. You may find it strange that we're out here on a tennis court talking about longevity, but the studies show that of all the activities that humans can involve themselves in, tennis players live longer than any other group. So I'm showing you, particularly if you're a beginner, how to get started so that you start correctly. You don't become frustrated because you don't know why you can't get better. I'm going to show you the basics of the game. Today's video is about the serve. Let's start with the grip. This is called a continental grip. That would be called a western grip, and that would be called an eastern grip. But continental is like using an axe to hit wood or chop wood, or anyway, it's on angle. It's not flat down, it's like that. Now, when you go to hit the ball, that becomes the angle. If you were in a western grip, it would be shooting at the sky, or eastern, you'd have to contort yourself to get the ball to come down. We're going to show, to begin with, 3 different serves. Now I positioned the ball in 3 different places because the serve requires a certain type of spin to get a certain type of serve. The slice serve you would toss here, the flat serve you would toss here, and the kick serve you would toss here. I'm going to show you a slice, which is basically, okay, let me talk about the angle on the ball. Let's imagine that the ball is a globe, the world globe, and what you're looking at is, say, Panama, so that California's over here and Florida's over here. If I want to hit a slice serve, I'm going to go along the Florida coast. If I want to hit a flat serve, I'll hit Texas. And if I want to hit a kick serve, I'll hit over on the California side. Let's demonstrate that. That's a slice serve. That's a flat serve. And that's a kick serve. There are also 3 types of tosses. There's a toss that's just barely above your release. There's a toss that's a little higher, just above where you're going to hit the ball. And then there's a high toss. Now the height of the toss determines the rhythm that you use to hit the ball. Okay, so two beats. This is 1, 1, and then hit. The racket is ready right away, and you position your body with the knees bent, the hips bent, the back bent, and the neck bent. Everything's bent. You're a coil. And then you release. When you release, you tend to come off the ground. A lot of people that see the game from the beginning don't understand that you're not trying to jump, but you just, as a result of reaching for the ball, end up jumping. In basketball, they jump up for a jump shot and they release the ball at the top. Here, you're coiled down and you reach up, and that pulls you up off the ground. So you're not trying to jump, but you end up jumping. So first of all, we're going to do a 2-beat serve. That's 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, now three-beat serve is what you see mostly on TV. They're back on the back foot, and then they drop this. That's beat one, number 1. Then they go into the coil. The bent knees, the bent hips, the bent back, the bent neck, and then they hit the ball. So that's 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. Now 4 beats, Zverev is a kind of an example of that. Sharapova used to have a 4-beat serve. She's off the circuit now. The toss begins the whole thing, and it's pretty high. And then they get ready to hit the ball. They throw the ball up, and then they get ready to hit it. That's 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, you can pick the one you want. 3 beats is the most common. But what you need to do is practice. And you will find that it's frustrating. It's difficult. That's what really keeps people going in tennis, is that it's not easy. It's a challenge. And the more you do it, the more challenging it becomes. When you first start off, say the first 2 years, you kind of get excited about the fact that you're improving on a regular basis. Then you kind of hit a ceiling where a lot of effort is required to keep improving. That's all for today on the serve. We'll go into the forehand, the backhand, the volley, and the overhead on a different day. Thanks for watching.